Here competing at this legendary venue of Hayward Field. And then, you know, a lot of people will ask you about how do you get involved in the sport of adaptive sport. Well, for Ryan Medrano, you just had to be on Survivor to learn more about it, right?
One of the less traditional ways I have heard of someone being introduced to a Paralympic sport, but Ryan Medrano making his World Championship debut in 2024 in Kobe, going to the Paris Paralympic Games, picking up double silver in the 100-meter and the 400-meter there behind teammate Jaydin Blackwell.
He competed alongside Paralympian Noel Lambert, who told him about para sports. And how about Nick Mayhugh, who we just learned is dealing with a stress fracture in one of his feet, but despite that is competing here at the National Championships, hoping to get the World Championship standard in the 100.
Athletes here competing for an A standard, which will be the World Championship qualifying time in their respective categories. Because of the way it's set up, though, not only are they competing against each other, those in their classification, but also every athlete out here competing for those standards for the highest percentage on the long list. So
T38 100 meters, Medrano and Blackwell. Blackwell now in the middle of the track, emerging from the trio. And the gold medalist from Paris now looking back at that time, 10:65 is the unofficial time, and now that is confirmed, and he's celebrating for good reason.
1/100th off of his world record time of 10:64 here today. And that start, the speed off the finish, this is what Jaydin Blackwell does.
Well, a track known for speedy sprint races, he got himself the drive phase, and he was up and getting pushed by Medrano here all the way to the finish.
Looks just like Paris. They started out pretty evenly, and then as the race went on, the same thing we saw in that Paris Paralympic final, Jaydin Blackwell just has another gear. He continues to pull away and open up that gap across the line.
As you see the final results, the youngster out of Michigan, Jaydin Blackwell, takes the win in 10:65.